Greetings, everyone! Today we are doing our spoiler-free review of Star Wars The Last Jedi. This is going to be a short video because we're just going to talk about our scores and overall liking or disliking of it, but not review.
We say it's going to be short, but it's probably going to be like 15 minutes long.
Yeah. We're going to be like, oh, it's 5 minutes, and then Brian's going to be like, hang on, I have one more thing to say.
One more thing.
One more thing. You know me too well. So yeah, this is our spoiler-free review. We all saw Last Jedi. As you see, Corey is not here. He has not seen it yet, but we three saw it. I saw it Thursday. Tyler saw it Thursday, and Chris saw it Saturday. So, right off the bat, overall, out of our scaling of 10, I give it an 8. There are, a lot of people are saying...
Just a quick thing, too. You guys are very, very big Star Wars fans, too. I would say, in the traditional fanboy sense. You probably have the most knowledge out of our group right there, so you probably have... It's a bigger impact as opposed to the general watcher of, like, hey, here's the Star Wars movie.
Here's episode 3, here's episode 4, 5, yeah.
Right.
So,
we don't talk about 3, but...
Yeah, we don't talk about 3. It's the best out of the prequels.
That's true.
I am the Senate.
So, I give it an 8 because, as I was saying, a lot of people were saying, and I would agree with them, this is Empire Strikes Back 2.0. There are times in the movie where you really reminisce of Empire Strikes Back. That being said, there's also times in the movie where it dragged on.
Terribly.
So,
yeah, I mean, pacing, yeah. That's
pacing,
kind of near the top of things that could
yeah, the pacing was bad. Character development for almost all characters was really good, except for Luke. I agree with Mark Hamill. If you're a Star Wars fan, you know Mark Hamill has been very outspoken about his development of Luke Skywalker. I would agree with him. I did not like how he was written. I did not like the way they proceed with him in this new trilogy. But Mark Hamill, being Mark Hamill, performed his role very well.
Admirably.
So, there are a few plot holes in the movie.
A few?
Dude, he
didn't say anything.
Spoiler free, a few. That there are plot holes, and there are things that, in my opinion, were considered cop-outs or one-off writings that said, let's do this, and we don't have to explain it. Because Star Wars.
The Senate.
Nice
work for us.
It kind of made me mad. But overall, it was a good movie you should go see. That being said, as we record, this is now Monday. As I start to dissect it more and more, I get more and more pissed.
I was wondering what the time since we watched it to now recording, either it's made more sense or it's gotten you progressively angry.
I can break that down without spoiling.
Progressively
We'll
angrier.
Right.
But is this a movie you should go see? Yes. If you like Star Wars, should you go see this? Yes. Does it tie into The Force Awakens? No. And everyone knows why that is a no, because you had J.J. Abrams do one, who is the guy that made Lost, and that made no freaking sense, and he created things that had led questions. It says, oh, well, the next guy can answer them. Or not, whatever, I don't give a shit. And that's exactly what happened. Or not, I don't really give a shit. And now he's doing 9, so... Again.
Ta-da!
How much did he get paid for this?
How
many tens of millions of dollars?
Don't want to know.
Okay.
There are moments where, as a Star Wars fan, I was really happy. There was also moments as a Star Wars fan that I was really mad. But it is a good movie. I walked out content. There were things, like I said, there are some...
It's an interesting choice of words.
Yeah, content. Because, like I said, there are things in the movie where when I walked out I was a little mad about, but for overall experience, it was good.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, Tyler.
Oh boy.
That's your rating? An O?
No.
It's an O out of boys.
It's an O out of boys. No.
Oh my.
Oh my. I've disturbed Brian. Anyway.
And the fans did. That's one comment we don't make. Go ahead.
Alright, I apologize.
There you go.
This was one of those movies that you went and see, and after you saw it, you were like, yeah, that was everything I thought I wanted out of the movie. And then
Dissect it.
the more you thought about it after the movie, even like 10 minutes after I watched the movie, I started thinking about it. And I wouldn't say I got mad at first, I just started saying, I don't understand blank and why they did blank when they could have just done blank and it would have just made it a lot simpler or make sense. And there's just key moments where you're wondering, wow, someone really didn't want to flesh that out at all. They did not give a fuck about it. And you're just like, oh, okay. Fuck me then, right? Cool.
I was like, so what's gonna happen? Well, that's it.
Nothing.
What do you mean that's it? No, that's the other scene.
No. Are you serious? Yeah.
Yeah, next scene. We're going on.
We're rolling with it. The budget can't afford it. We gotta go.
I'm hoping at $400 million on this movie.
It's like when my friend was like, hey, I can't believe that this didn't happen. And I was like, man, the script could not afford it. Cut it out.
Don't worry, we'll have it on Blu-ray deleted scene.
That's right.
Because
So,
I think
what's your score though?
my score, this is really hard.
At this moment in time, right
At
here.
this moment in
After simmering for a little while.
After
really,
simmering
really
for a while.
sealing the juices.
Ooh. 7.5.
Okay. I'm gonna have my more unique take on this right here. I would say I'm kind of closer to what the average Star Wars watcher is. I've seen all the movies, okay? I see a Star Wars movie, I kind of get excited for it because I know in the past there's been a lot of good things. I like the universe of it. If I want to go to the crazy hardcore route and know everything about everyone, I can do that.
You
But
can
for
read
me,
the comics, read the EU books.
Yeah. So it's like, I'm kind of right there. I'm probably not going to read the EU books, but I feel that I surround myself with people or the online community. There's general knowledge that I can figure things out of. Why is that? Well, yeah. I would say my biggest issue with this is just basic storytelling. I think that's the bigger point of it right here.
Yeah.
If you could literally take Star Wars out, change the name of characters right here, this would probably be like not a AAA movie, but it might be like a B+ movie to where people would see it, but it wouldn't do $200 million in like the opening weekend.
No.
So
$4 or $5 million in the first night.
yeah, so like I guess the closest thing to say that like in terms of storytelling is like that Jupiter Ascending movie, the Wachowski brothers right there. And here's the reason for it.
Should have been 3 movies, turned it into 1.
That's the bigger point, is that it was supposed to be a much larger movie. We have to get rid of everything that we can't expand upon and make it as solid as we can make it. In a 2.5 hour movie, you think you could hit a lot of big key things that people are excited about.
But instead you just extended things to pad the running time.
Well,
They have to make 9.
Yeah.
To that end, you have to make 9. You can't do all that, but at the same time, dude.
So, I tell you what, I'm gonna give my rating here, and then I'll just elaborate really quick. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. I'm gonna give it 7.
Oh, we're going down. That's
I'm giving
perfect.
it 7 curmudgeon Luke Skywalkers out of 10, because he's old and cranky.
I thought you were going to go 7.5 for public credits because no one takes those.
There's that too.
It's true. It's all about those first order credits.
So, and the reason for it is that I felt a lot of it was storytelling. I felt that the pacing was a little bit of an issue right there because, again, it's a 2.5 hour movie. You're thinking, that's not a lot of time to address the things. Mind you, these guys had 2 years of receptiveness from the crowd, things that they know that they're going to have to do in the second movie, and they took all of that. Some of the things they did well, some of the things they didn't execute as well. And, again, if it wasn't a Star Wars movie, I think it would have just been a meh movie. But there are some really, 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 really awesome scenes in the movie that make you go, yes, yes, more, yes, that. But I felt that it was just a little bit in the ebbs and flows of the movie.
Yeah, they kept like taking away from that and going to a thing you definitely didn't care about at that moment.
Yeah, I mean, we talk about that there should be this big climax, this big up and toe right here, to reach the climactic point of the story, and then you go, I'm super excited for the next one.
Yeah.
And they hit certain ones right there, but not enough to where I go,
They didn't knock it out of the park.
No.
yeah. And I had super high expectations. Because of this being a parallel to Empire Strikes Back, I thought this was going to be on there. And Empire Strikes Back is my favorite one. So, duh, right?
For most
So
fans.
that's where I just felt like I knew it wasn't going to beat it, but I thought it would be a very, very close one. And it just, again, I think basic storytelling is what took me out of it right there. A very enjoyable movie, still great to watch. I saw it on IMAX 3D, and it was phenomenal. Dude,
I saw it in Dolby Cinema.
Yeah.
God, it made my heart, my chest hurt, because it's just like, there's an explosion, you're just like, oh God, I feel that.
I just saw it in normal.
There's super heavy-hitting moments where you just go, wow. I think that's where you would see it. I think if you were to watch it on DVD and stuff like that, it would be like...
Unless you have the surround sound on and you're just
it'd be on the same point as like the prequels, I think.
Yeah.
So, again, really enjoyable. Definitely go and see it. A lot of fun. But if you are going to take it as...
If you're going to dissect like we have, you're going to just start getting mad.
Not even dissect. I saw this movie with my dad right here, and we got done, and he just goes, so why did that happen? Why did they do... And he, he's seen a couple of the Star Wars movies. He knows it's big, but he's not super fanboy.
Okay.
So I guess that's that's my point, where someone who just generally watches them goes, well, why did they do that? That tells me it is a story and the fundamentals of storytelling issue, not a Star Wars specific reason for something.
Okay. So.
Needed more Jabba. That's all I'm saying. Need more Jabba the Hutt.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
When I saw him, I was like, and then he just was gone.
Yeah, that's not a spoiler. We're fucking with you.
We're just fucking with you.
Yeah, that's not a spoiler. All right, so
Needed more Ewoks. 0 out of 10.
0 out of 10, not enough Boba Fett.
My God.
he's still in the Sarlacc pit. So that will be the end of this review. We will be posting the spoiler review.
It'll be a hell of a lot longer.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be a long one. That will be posted within the coming week. With Christmas coming up, it'll probably be after the Christmas time.
We'll see what kind of magic I can work.
Well, I would like Corey to be a part of the spoiler review, and he's not gonna go see it till Christmas. So
Well,
our
fuck him.
spoiler
No.
review, and I want to give everyone else time. I
I'm
want to
kidding.
give our subscribers time to go see it. So our spoiler review will be after Christmas, before the New Year.
Yes.
So that's the timetable I'm saying for you.
You
And saying
got
for us.
you got till the 26th.
Yeah.
Well, this is going to be plenty of ammunition to fire back for the spoiler review right there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
Because we'll probably go see it a second time.
and a third.
I would probably see it a second time.
Yeah.
I would go
Because
see
there's
it
certain
second.
things you miss the first time you see anything. You're so
There's
caught
another
up.
one that I'll take my board and like, yeah, that.
Not a
So
bad idea. There you go.
Yeah.
make sure
You're
like
like a real journalist.
Yeah.
make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Sea of Weird, Facebook at Cauldron of Weird, and make sure to check out the gaming channel. It needs some love too, and we will see you in the next episode. Bye everyone.
May the force be with you.